Alright guys, here we are back at Goodwill yet again, one of my local Goodwills. You've seen me here before, and I'm sure you will see me here many times again in the future. Love this Goodwill, always hitting it up. First thing I come across here, pretty cool, this old Apex. I guess this is a monitor or maybe a TV. It definitely has TV hookups, but it looks like an old monitor. Look at this. Look at all that. So, not an HD TV, but still very cool. I love that little the little panel in the back that comes off. And had all the hookups and the remote and everything, so I was really surprised. It was pretty cool, but I didn't necessarily need it. So, of course, back in the electronics, I had to look through all the DVD players and VHS players, because you never know what you might find. Maybe a Laserdisc player. I just recently came across one of those at another Goodwill. So you never know what you might find back here, and some interesting things, but nothing I necessarily needed to grab. I actually did end up finding the remote to this this VHS player here, this VCR, and as I've said in the past, if I find a VCR with a remote, I usually pick it up, but this one wasn't in the best shape, and it was $10, so I passed. But it did come with a free copy of Aladdin 3, so maybe I should have grabbed it, I don't know. But, yeah, it wasn't the best shape ever, so I did pass on it. If it was like $5, I probably would have grabbed it. Now, this is cool. I already have one of these, this Sharp clock. Look at this thing. It's a really nice clock. Bunch of different like level settings for like brightness, which I love. Plus, it has those 2 outlets in the front and even a USB outlet, so you can charge things. It's so awesome. I use this like crazy. Coolest clock I ever bought. I probably should get another one just as a backup. And here's something you don't see every day: a whole bunch of DVD thin cases. $7, or was that 7 or 5? Whatever much it was. Not expensive for all these, but they were really poor quality, so I definitely passed on those. And this I almost grabbed. Look at that, $30 for a guitar speaker. This is so cool. You have a tuner and cables and everything. Really cool. And I was going to grab it because I actually want to get back into playing my guitar. I have a guitar, but I don't have an amp for it anymore. So I was going to buy this, but as it turns out, I looked it up on Amazon. This is a really cheap model, this SX. Really cheap model, so I passed. I don't want to buy anything that cheap. But look at this, guys. Tons of movies. They put so much more stuff out since last time I was here. There's just a crazy amount of stuff. Lots of VHS, DVD, some Blu-rays in there as well. So much awesome stuff. I was pretty blown away. When I came around that corner and I saw this stuff, I just thought it was awesome. I mean, everything from like Muppets, there's some Nat Geo. Can't go wrong with that. So, pretty awesome to find. So much stuff here. Some Shrek. A lot of this stuff was in really good shape. There's Speed Racer the movie on VHS. It's awesome. In fact, I don't think it's ever gotten a DVD release. Some movie I've never heard of, but it was factory sealed, so I had to look at it just to see what it was. So a lot of cool stuff, a lot of kid stuff in here as well. I mean, here's True Blood Season 3 Blu-ray release. If I didn't already have that, I would have been buying it. A lot of other True Blood DVD releases as well. So again, such cool stuff. Fortunately, a lot of it I did already have, so I didn't have to get too much of this stuff. But there was definitely a lot of good stuff. Oh, this is the Pacific. I was definitely eyeing that one up. And here's 1, 2, 3. I've actually never seen that, but I was pretty interested in that one. Really bummed, I'll talk about it in a minute, why I didn't get the Pacific, but I really wanted it. There's Planet Earth, I already had that, but very cool. Those were not DVDs, so I put those down. I saw that, I was like, ooh, Tron, but on UMD, but no, it was a video game, and I don't need any video games. Unless it's Game Boy, then I'd buy it. But no UMD movie, or games, only UMD movies for me. See, lots of kid stuff in here. I had no idea what that was, so I passed on that. If that was any good, let me know, because I don't know what that is. Some season of a show I've never seen. Lots of stuff. So I moved some stuff out of the way then. Got to show you some stuff that was in the back. Like this. Awesome double feature set there. Tons of just interesting stuff. Brave Beast Memoirs. Love that movie. In fact, one of the girls, the sister in that movie, is actually from my area. Lives right by me. At least she did when she was younger. Look at that. Steelbook. That was a pretty cool find. I never seen that either. You guys let me know about that one. That's a mystery to me, but I'm looking forward to checking that one out at some point too, possibly. But that was actually scratched. I had to pass on that as well. So lots of seasons and other great TV shows and stuff. There's a Criterion Collection release right there. Already have it. Did not need that. Triple feature set here. Not too bad, but movies I already have once again. So didn't need any Colin Farrell there. Seasons of Lost. Lots of Seasons of Lost, actually, but I already have all those as well. double feature set of American Tail 1 and 2. That's really cool. But again, I already have those. So again, a lot of cool stuff, but a lot of cool stuff I unfortunately already had. And here we go. The Pacific scratched. Discs were horrible. I wish I could have grabbed that. And they came out with Eureka Season 3 Part 0.5. So Season 3.5. So the last half of Season 3. They literally put this out as I just stopped filming. And discs were scratched in that as well. So I would have loved to got those too, but unfortunately they were scratched and I had to pass. I was pretty bummed, especially about the Pacific. And of course, I had to look through the CDs, but they've got nothing new in. It was just all the same stuff they had last time. It's been picked through. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up any CDs. Nothing to grab there. So, oh well. But there you go, guys. That was it for my trip out to Goodwill. So, a lot of interesting stuff. Like I said, they put out a whole bunch of cool stuff. Unfortunately, it was just a lot of cool stuff that's I unfortunately already had. And again, that Pacific, man, I'm so bummed about that. That's cool, like the tin, collectible tin. I would have loved to have had that. I do not own the Pacific yet on any format. And I was pretty blown away when I came across it. But of course, opened it up, and the discs were destroyed. So I did have to pass on that, unfortunately. And the Eureka would have been cool too, but it is what it is. So here's everything I grabbed, guys. A lot of cool stuff. Only spent about $10 on all this stuff because some of this stuff was actually on sale, which is really cool. So if you haven't already watched the Daily Sickness video where I showed all this stuff off, definitely check that out. There will be a link down below in the description of this video. Check that out because I go into more detail on everything I bought and why I bought it, and I talk about it in all the titles. So if you haven't seen that video yet, again, down below in the description of this video, there will be a link to the Daily Sickness video where I talk about these pickups and show off everything I grabbed and go into more detail on what I grabbed. So, alright guys, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.